probably
When Ryan Garchi
35
turns on G
minutes
Street
or
just
so.
before hopping on 94 East, he can tell just how bad his drive home to Chula Vista will be from downtown San Diego.
On days if it's starting to get backed up even where you're entering, then it might be a longer commute.
Garchi makes the roughly 45-minute commute each day to his job as an employment lawyer at a San Diego firm. Garchi says his wife, his father, and even the attendant from his firm's parking garage all commute from Chula Vista. On this day, his drive's looking good.
Right now, I don't see any brake lights, so that's definitely a good thing.
Garchi is among nearly 83,000 Chula Vista residents who journey outside the city for work every weekday. That's because there's not enough jobs in the city of 240,000 people, at least not enough high-paying jobs, according to a report last year. At a recent political forum, Chula Vista mayoral and city council candidates said growing the city's job market is their top issue. Voters are choosing a new mayor and filling 2 seats on the 4-member council. The election comes as the city struggles to attract business. Fighting for the outgoing mayor spot are Councilwoman Mary Salas and Jerry Rinden, a former council member and Chula Vista Chamber of Commerce president. At the forum in an echoey auditorium at Southwestern College, the two discussed their plans to spur growth and foster development. Salas said she'll use the role to market the city and make it more small business friendly.
You have my commitment as mayor that we will retain our industrial base here, our industrial lands, and that we will streamline processes.
Salas won 44% of the vote in the primary to Rinden's 38%. They are vying to replace Mayor Cheryl Cox, the wife of a county supervisor. Cox must step down after 8 years at the city's helm because of term limits. She leaves behind a plan to develop the Bayfront, a 210-acre mixed-use project on the city's east side, and the groundwork to bring a 4-year university to the area. Rinden, Salas's competitor, said he plans on seeing through these plans, which he calls job generators.
And we have to work full-time, and as your mayor, I pledge to do that on a daily basis. It's not a part-time job, it's a full-time job to make a difference.
Candidates in the city's 2 council races also joined Rinden and Salas on stage. They, too, said the city's development projects are key to creating jobs in Chula Vista. Southwestern College political science professor Phil Sands, who moderated the candidate forum, said growth and development are just half of the city's challenges. He says candidates need to also prepare for the negative consequences of drawing more businesses to the area.
All of the candidates are going to support job creation and development of the Bayfront and also other areas, but how we do this in a reasonable way, how do we do it with respect to dealing with traffic? How are we going to integrate our relationship with Coronado and the passageway to downtown San Diego? What are we going to do with respect to transportation?
Back on the 805 toward Chula Vista, downtown San Diego lawyer Garchi reaches his exit at Olympic Parkway. Once off the freeway, it's another 10 minutes before he reaches his Otay Ranch home. Garchi said he's actually not too bothered by the commute. He fought worse traffic when he lived in Los Angeles. Still, he says there's better ways he could spend the time.
It's time away from home, where I could be with my family, or time that I could be doing something productive, working or just relaxing.
Garchi says he won't have to drive far to vote November 4th. His polling place is just a few minutes from his Chula Vista home. Tarryn, Mento, KPBS News.